Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here, and we are back in MLB The Show. This is 19. We are doing opening day 2020. We're back with our Cubs franchise. It's been a couple months since we've seen this franchise, and so we're going to get back into it. So opening day against the Pirates in Pittsburgh for this one. We made a lot of changes this offseason with some key areas. Particularly, we have brought up a couple rookies up in the lineup that we've drafted, so we'll see them throughout the year. But today will be the starters, as Baez leading off here will swing the miss against Garrett Cole. Next one, it's going to be Albert Almora just over Cole's head. Almost gloved it there, and that'll be a one-out single. As you move in to Bryant, that's inside with that four-seam. Some movement in there, and Bryant can't catch up with it. Full count to Bryce Harper, though, and that one's inside, catching the corner. Cole gets the call, and, well, that's something you don't leave to the ump on a 3-2 count. You got to swing there. As we will see Arrieta here, our ace, and this one's a deep fly ball out and right. Harper's going to get this one on the warning track. A little higher wall out in Pittsburgh might save us a little bit if we keep on seeing those balls, as the wind is actually flown out to right field. 2-2 count here with 2 outs, and good grab by Story on the move into the hole, and that'll get the Cubs out of the inning. So Pirates still got nothing there. Cubs got their first hit but couldn't do anything, as we see Riz, and that is one he normally crushes down the middle. But Arrieta's got his own stuff too, as Stokes did not see that was a called strike 3. Arrieta still back at it. Another 2-2 with the changeup inside. So Arrieta matching Cole. We're still the next batter, but this one will be out in right center field, as Almora's got this one. Will be the first. Wow. Cubs just cannot get it tamed there, but luckily it's not thrown away. 1-2 count, changeup, and now Bell's going to take a seat. Arrieta with 3 strikeouts and only allowing 1 hit there. As we go in the bottom of the third, and this one is going to be another one out in right center, but easily cut off there by Almora, and that will limit the damage there with 1 out. But still in the bottom of the third, we had some weird stuff because we transitioned over to 20, and so pitchers are getting their first hits in their career, although they've had a lot in their career, as this one's easily out to Schwarber to catch. 0-2 count, this one's back to Arrieta, and he's going to get out of the inning there. And Arrieta is pitching pretty good, something we have come to expect. As here, this one's down in the dirt on Riz with 2 outs on the top of the 4th, and that will advance Story. And out here, Riz is going to take that one for ball 4. Actually, it's going to be Harper that's over on first. Schwarber's going to come out next, and he just gets under this one. Cannot get anyone home here. With 1 man on here trying to steal, and that is a good throw by Contreras. Story with the tag, and that will end your inning there in the 4th. And that one was just right on target. It looked like a bang-bang play. They don't challenge it. It looks like he might have got his hand in there, but we're going to go to the top of the 5th. Story out here, and that is a big run there out in right. It's going to be snagged, though, down the line. Need to hit that harder. Bottom of the 5th, and a slider up near the shoulders. And getting the call there. Good frame by Contreras, but Bryant and the crew still cannot get anything going, as Cole still out here with this commanding pitch as he comes out with that slider. Only 4 hits in the game so far. We're at bottom of the 6th. This one's going to be hit high and deep. Schwarber is going to try to get to it, and he's going to knock it down, but he just cannot handle it. Should have been a routine catch there, a little bit on the run. They'll call it an error on Schwarber, and the first one for the Cubs this season will give a leadoff double. 2-2 count. This one's going to be right over to Baez, or actually the Story. I don't know what happened there. Just lost in the sun. 2-2. This is over to Story, trying to go home with it. Contreras has the tag and gets him. It's still a 0-0 game. Good smart play by Trevor Story. This one's going to be knocked out. Schwarber's going to have a second chance. This time he does haul it in, and we have no damage yet despite that error leading off. Still next batter, and that one's going to be golfed there. Story easy play at first. And Arrieta, a very weird inning for the Cubs, but we do get out of that one. We do have Harper batting fourth, and Bryant's actually batting third for us. As Riz will squeeze this one in off the glove of a diving defender there. And even with the shift, he'll get it in there, but Schwarber cannot catch up with that 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Cole out next, and Story up the middle. It'll be a base hit, and Riz will stop at second with 2 outs. Cubs trying to break this open, and Arrieta's going to have this out and right. We're going to send the runner, and that will be a slide in for Riz, and we break this one. Cubs take a 1-0 lead. Out next, Contreras will be hit deep out in center, and that's an easy play for Marte out there, and that will end your inning. Cubs get 1, and 1 might be enough if we can keep this pitching going by Arrieta. Bottom of the 7th, sinker inside, and Gomez looking at that one. Shaking his head, he knew he should have swung. He swung. Just can't speak English today. Is that one? It's a changeup inside, and Santander can't catch up with that one. Bell, weak hit over to Riz. Riz can't handle it, but lucky it is covered, but looks like Bell ran that one up. They'll call an error for Riz. 0-2 count though. Changeup outside corner, throwing the bat on the ground, and Mejia is not going to get that one either. So the Cubs hold on to this 1-0 lead. We're going to go in the 8th. And Pedroia can't get that one. As we brought in our bullpen, we're going to see Hector Neris come out here for the save. But Adoisian was out here in the 8th. And that one's an easy play for Bryant at third. 0-2 count. Neris, though, will give up a hit with a man on second. And, well, that will tie the ball game. A blown save accounted to here. And just trying to limit the damage now. Neris, 1-2 count. This one's deep into center field. And Almora is able to reach over the shoulder with a great catch out there to save the game. So Contreras, Baez, and Almora will be coming up into the 10th. We already have our first extra inning ball game as the Cubs couldn't get anything going. So we're back in the bottom as that is a 1-out single. Neris still out here. This one's over to second. Going to hold the runner as Story, and that will be an easy routine play at first. Next batter, the very next pitch. This is right over to Rizzo after a walk, and that will be an easy play for Riz at first. So here is Harper trying to get this one out and right. That's a bullet out there, but able to make a play out in right field. Next one is Riz. Riz hits it hard. This is deep right field, and that's off the wall. If he would have hit that about 10 feet to the left, that is a home run there. But Riz is going to have a 2-out double. Story back out. This one's a blooper, though. Not a lot of room, and we will have bases loaded after we had a walk over for Bryant. Now, Garth Mata, one of our rookies, is going to get a base hit, and that will be a 2 RBI single there. And Garth Mata, his first at bat up in the majors, and he is going to have a 2 RBI day just off that pinch hit. Contreras, can't say Contreras' name right now. That's out in center, and that's easily playable. And so we'll try this again with a save. Gomez, Harrison, and Bell, the meat of the Pirates order. And we're going to have Carl Edwards Jr. out there. So that's a 4-seam outside corner. Gomez looking at another pitch and angry. And this one will be on the outside corner. Again, Riz can't handle it, and he takes this one over to first. Last batter for the Pirates gets him jammed in, and Baez easy play at first. The Cubs take the first in an extra inning battle against the Pirates, 3-1, and we start off our season well. In the next game here, Jameson Taillon, last year 13-13, 3.55 ERA, just under that wanted 200 innings pitched. But first batter, Baez is going to crank this out and left, and that is just to the wall, not able to get it over there. Just not a lot of power into that. Next one, Bryant over a diving Frazier at third, and that will be a single. A lot of speed out in this outfield for the Pirates as we send Bryant, and he has no way to get in there. Pretty close play, but just not a good jump by Bryant. We were trying to do a hit and run there. As we'll have Johnny Lester up here, 13-9, 2.84 ERA. He was great in the World Series run. He was a workhorse in the playoffs. As this one's going to be down the line to Riz, and he's going to get it over to Lester. Close play, but gets him. 1-1 count, and this is right up the middle. Amor is going to field it. Try to get it into home. It's going to be a close play, and he gets him. Another play at home, and that is a big one there, saving a run. It's still 0-0, and Schwarber is going to chase that one inside, as Taillon has a pretty commanding ability of his pitches right now. As this one's out in left, Schwarber's got this one to throw it in, and still a little wild out there in the outfield. As this one, another hard hit ball. This time it's going to be to Harper, and Harper's got this one. A lot of hard hit balls off Lester, but they're kind of fading out into lazy balls as the day goes on. Story inside corner, can't catch up to that one. And we'll go in the bottom of the third. It's going to be over too short. Story in the hole, jumping throw, and the reach by Riz, and we get the out. Big play there by Story. And then the next one, sweeping curve outside corner. No way he's going to grab that one. And Lester back in the fourth doing some work. As this one's high fly ball out in deep left center. It looks like it's going to hit and go over the wall. That'll be a ground rule double. Bell, though, probably would have had a triple if he wasn't lucky. Is this one another one? This one by Santander, a ground rule double, and just that quickly, it's 1-0. But Bailey swinging for air there, as that one is a strikeout. And now this one out to Harper. Easy fly ball out in right. Will advance the runner, however. As this one, another high fly ball out in right. It's deep, and Harper reaching over the fence to grab that one. And now against this shift, something Schwarber did a lot last year is he has an opposite field hit. It will only be a single, though. Again, that speed out in the outfield. Next one, Story, hit deep. Well, actually, that's a lazy fly ball as well. Looked deep, but it looked like he got too much inside of the ball, and that was an easy play out and right. Next one, in the sixth, four-seam up in the zone against Baez there. And now next, Almora can't catch up to that one. Cannot advance any runners past first base. And still out here, we're going to have a swing and a miss, and we'll get him over at first as Lester still doing some work out here in the sixth. Trying to get something going here, Bryant. That changeup, I'm still having issues with those changeups down, as we have some more issues with that 12-6 curve. Taillon in command, 80 pitches so far going in the seventh, and Lester still out here. A hard hit out and right with a man on third, and that will score a run. We have a little weird thing there, as that was hit hard. Taillon just doesn't have the speed, but we can't get anything going as we come out and bring in Derek Margowski, as this is another guy we acquired in the offseason, as this one is deep out in Right center, Almora has it in here easily. And Lester, pretty good day, only allowing 2 runs, but we're not able to get any offense as this one over to McGursky, and he has it over at first. A little bang-bang play there. Good play by Riz. And maybe we can get something going in the 8th. Over here, we lay off the 12-6 Italians had good success with, and that'll put 2 on and no outs. Next batter is going to be Contreras. He's going to hit one down the line, and that will score 1. And Contreras will hold at first with runners on the corners. For some reason, at 100 pitches, they're still keeping Talion out there, and that's what scored that run. And now we poke this one for the tie as they go to their bullpen, but it doesn't matter now. It's tied by Baez. Next one out here, Bryant. That curveball outside corner. Mejia frames it perfectly. But we're going to come out with Holden to come out and pitch against Peralta, and he gets that. With runners on corners, he just needs to keep it. And that one takes a funny bounce off the base, and Bryant can't handle that one. As Bailey brings it home in the bottom of the 9th, Holden cannot keep it tied. And the Pirates with the walk-off single, and they'll take the 2nd game of this opening series. Just back and forth. Having little issues with the hitting, with the offense, but at the end of the day, we need to execute our pitches and really not make some errors out here. As we see Chad Kuhl for the end of this series. He was 99 last year, 3.17. Had a lot of no decisions. Started 33 games, but we're going to come out here and see if we can get some work against him. Baez, the 4th pitch of the game, and he cranks this one deep, and that one's going to be out of here. His first of the season, and that is a leadoff solo shot. Cubs getting that offense early, and we want to get to Kuhl very, very early in this one, as we've lacked some offense in this series. So here, Bryant going to reach for that slider. Knew I shouldn't have swung at that, but still getting at that. As we see Lance McCullers come out here. He was a big piece last year, and, well, this year we need him to have a better ERA and some more wins. He's going to be a centerpiece going forward as Arrieta and Lester get older. So, this one with 2 outs and a man on third, he gets a sky-high lazy fly ball to Schwarber as we go into the top of the 2nd. And Schwarber's going to have this one down the line, and that one will be a double. That's a good one there for, actually it's Riz out there next to Schwarber, and he hits one down the line. I knew it was same location. This time Riz is going to be home, and he's going to beat the throw. And now we're up 2-0 into the 2nd. Schwarber and Riz getting it going this one, and now Story. This one's down the line, and that's going to be close, and he's going to run into the wall, and he's going to catch it. Just, wow, big play out there down the line. So Contreras is going to look at this 4-seam outside corner. That's one you got to swing at. We're going to fast forward to the top of the 6th. Nothing really going on, just a pitcher's duel from there as both of them kind of settled in. Kingdom is out here now, and Kingham is regretting that ball to Rizzo. It looks like it may have to be debated. Rizzo cranked that one. It looked like it was close to the foul pole. It's not going to hit the foul pole. It's hit over. And this might end up coming back. It looks to the right. And it is. So, we're going to see Riz come back and hit if he can do it again. It looked like it was off by about 10 or 15 feet to the right. As we take a shot at this, and yes, it is over the foul pole, and not even that. Probably 5 feet too far to the right. So Riz going to come up here, 2-2 count, and he is going to put one out in left center against the shift. He is going to at least get a double out of this one, and a good hit with 1 out in the top of the 6th. Doesn't score a run, but it gets the inning going. So McCuller is going to be out here, and that's going to be a blooper out in the left. and it's going to be caught. Good run out there in left, and we can't get a run, but a big shot by Harper, actually, because I ended up cutting that wrong, and I did miss that. Harper had a shot there to lead off the inning in the 6th, and now we're back up in the 7th, and we're going to make this bullpen work. Cespo, that's going to be outside. Baez going to take his base. Next one's going to be Almora. He's going to take his base. And Crespo is not very steady out here, as we're going to see Bryant rifle this up the middle, and this is going to send one home. It's going to be a play at the plate, and well, Baez, that speed will get in there. It's 4-0. And again, the Cubs still going, as Harper's going to have one deep out in center. It's going to be caught on the run. Good one there, as he had to stretch out, or otherwise that would have went to the wall. Riz, those going to strike out with that 4-seam outside. But it doesn't matter, as we tack on one more in the 7th. We're going to go in the 8th. There is one run for the Pirates, but Schwarber says, I want that one back, as that one exits the stadium. That is cranked by Schwarber, probably out in a river there. And Barbada is just shaking his head. He knew he hung that off-speed pitch to Schwarber. And the Cubs go up 5-1. Some good scenes in this new MLB, as this one's down the line trying to get something going. We know we had some issues in the last game, allowing the Pirates to get something going in the 9th. And we're trying to prevent that from going on here, as Clevenger is out pitching. And Clevenger is going to give up a double, at least up there. That's going to score one. Schwarber gets it in. There won't be a play at home, just not there in time. And it's 5-2. So Clevenger giving up to Carlos Gomez, and now we're going to bring out Nereus, and he is going to walk Santander. Tying run is at the plate. This is cranked, but easy play there for Harper with that big arm. They wanted to test that arm of Harper's, but they didn't get to. As this one's up the middle, and that is a slow roller with the bases loaded. And that makes it 5-3. With one out. We're trying to get something going here. Nereus up. This is going to be a fly ball. Bryant is going to work back. Bryant will have it. It's going to be too shallow to try to make an attempt at home. We have one out. One out left. This is to Bryant. Bryant has it. He's going to step on third. And we take this one. Nereus gets out of the jam. That got a little testy, but Nereus gets his 2nd save of the season. Next up, we got the Reds, so comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode for our homestand to begin the 2020 season. Later, guys.